We are going to cross now to the slam dunk competition. Now, this is a personal favourite of mine, and I'm sure of most people. It's going to be excitement, and here is Steve Quartermain to bring it to you.
Yes, Bill, and there's plenty of pride at stake here. This is probably the glamour award or honour that any of the players could have, apart, of course, from winning the championship. But they're all after this one, and the contestants this year are the reigning champion, that man on your screen there, Everett Stevens from the Newcastle Falcons. We have Michael Morrison from the Geelong Supercats. That man is, well, you could call him the 12th man for the Tigers. He's on their roster but not playing this year. Bret Rainbow. You mightn't have heard of too much about him, but after today you will, because he can dunk. He is they call him the White Michael Jordan.
They're going to have to open the roof.
And the other contestant is Paul Maley, coach of being partner of the North Melbourne Giants, Brett Brown. He's one of the judges in this slam dunk competition, as is Chris Appleby from the Herald Sun here in Victoria. We've got Bruce Samerson, of course, from formerly of East Street, now with Neighbours. And there's a bloke in the leather jacket there who's a fair Australian talent as well, Jimmy Barnes. So here comes Paul Maley, the first dunk in this competition.
Well, the mailman really... Oh, that's a lovely little left-handed under-the-hoop slam. And really, you want to get away with a good start, Steve Carfino. It's very nice to get your first dunk in. And that wasn't a bad one.
The first thing you want to do is make sure it goes in. That's right, Dean. And Paul Maley did a very nice dunk. Nice little rockabye baby, and slammed it with the left. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a little bit better than the scores that he got there.
Yeah, well, early on, unfortunately, first up, sometimes you might not get the better scores. But you're so right. The first thing these guys have got to do, Quarters, is make sure they make the hoop.
Now, Bret Rainbow is second up.
Steve Carfino, I don't know if you've seen this young guy before, but he's on the Tigers roster. He's not yet been able to play in the NBL. Played some games in the Kmart Classic pre-season this year, and gee, he can jump.
So now it's going to be Michael Morrison from the Supercats taking the second shot. He's going right from the other end of the court. He's got the Jeff Thompson run.
Come the All-Stars, I'll have a look now. Morrison this time. Yeah, well, that was going to be one of those classic Dr. J, Michael Jordan, one-handed stuffs, but unfortunately for Michael, failed to make it.
The crowd have seen him before. They know what they're in for here. Here he goes, Bret Rainbow. Bret Rainbow gets a 10 from Chris Appleby, a 9 from Jimmy Barnes and Bruce Samerson. Well, Terry Dozier's a last-minute ring-in.
But that was a sweet dunk. Steve, what did you think of that one from down there?
I thought that was a 10 out of 10. That's going to be hard to beat. And if that's his first dunk, I'd like to see his next couple.
Big Terry Dozier. Have a look at him. He's 6'9". Looks like a Hessian bag full of set squares. Have a look at him. Just going over there to Andre Lafleur for... Oh, he's going to have an assistant out there.
Andre goes, what are you talking about?
Well, he's got the right man. Currently equal leader of the most assists or average assists per game with Robert Rose. So he's got the right man with the ball. All the pressure's on Andre Lafleur.
He looks more nervous than Everett.
Well, I think he was attempting the 360, Steve Carfino, but when the pass got there, he just had to take what he could get.
Well, I think that's a pretty tough dunk to start with.
Maley from the North Melbourne Giants. He's been practicing this one. This is an interesting one, a between the legs jam.
Well, look good. Came off the board real well. But unfortunately, just didn't have the hops to hang on to that.
What's going on here? That's Michael Morrison. Mike's not having too much luck. Steve Carfino.
Well, maybe the secret to having a long career is by not competing in these slam dunk contests. What do you think, Leroy Loggins? Is that how you keep your youth? I see you're not in the slam dunk contest.
Oh, no. My slam dunk days are over, man. That's why you normally see me when I'm playing now. I just shoot the 3 or the 2-pointer, mate. I'll just stay there.
Oh, my.
I'll show you this guy right here could seriously slam this Bret Rainbow guy.
Yeah, well, that's my first time ever seeing or hearing of the Rainbow, and he's very impressive.
Oh, that's another 100% score from Bret Rainbow. Oh, look at that. Sensational.
Little tomahawk down there, Steve. What did you think of that one? Just hoop that one.
Well, I was just telling Leroy. He said he hadn't seen all the dunks yet, and he said, which one is the best dunk so far? I said, that white guy over there. He'd never seen him before.
Well, I reckon you can put down your glasses already. Bret's got the 1,000 in the kick. Do you have to pay tax on that, Dean?
I'm not sure. Oh, that's a fairly handy dunk by Terry Dozier. It's not over yet.
Yes, it was a good one. He's got a couple of 10s, a couple of 9s.
Oh, he was looking for some more score
He's not
there
happy,
too,
Terry, either.
That was a nasty dunk. I think Bret Rainbow may well have to put down on his tax return form occupation professional dunks. Well, I happen to know that you wanted to enter this competition, Steve.
3 9s and a 10 and an 8 from the judges.
Well, Andrew Gay's kind of led me astray. After he won the 3-point shootout, he told me he was going to get the dunk contest. But who do you think's the favorite so far?
Oh, without a shadow of doubt, Bret Rainbow. He's killing them.
Has he dunked on you in practice like that?
Many a time, unfortunately. He does it well, and the tip dunks is his favourite.
Paul Maley.
Well, he came back strongly after he missed his previous dunk. A couple of 8s, 9s, and a 10 for the mailman.
So now Michael Morrison from the Super Cats.
Well, Michael, really, we need to see something spectacular from Michael. He's missed his first 2 attempts. And there's a nice two-handed dunk by Mike. Steve Carfino down in amongst it with Mark Bradkey at the moment.
Mark Bradkey, what's your impression so far?
A little bit biased. I think Bret Rainbow's doing extremely well, and I'm sure he'll do a 360 now and top it off the day.
Here we go, Bret Rainbow. What will he produce this time? He's got a perfect score so far.
Oh! He's got to check those shoes. I'm sure he's got some springs in there or something. Have a look at that. Phil Smythe down there with Steve Carfino. Now, Phil could never jump that high, and I know that for a fact.
That's sweet. A 360 from a white boy, and Scotty Ninnis didn't go in it.
Oh, sensational. Well, the competition's all over. Competition is all over. Bret Rainbow, here he is.
Terry Dozier with his last dunk. Oh, that was a nasty dunk. Very powerful dunk by Terry. But I tend to agree with that little dance from Terry Dozier. Should get extra points for that. What do you think, Quarters?
What about Bret Rainbow? He certainly is sensational. Let's hope one day he can make that step up and play NBL.
Probably can't pass the ball or dribble it, but hey, he can dunk.
Well, maybe the Tigers should just put him on at half-time every week. You get about 15,000 here every week.
Well, that's a great win for the young fella, Bret Rainbow. $1,000.
See, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Bret Rainbow has won the $1,000 slam dunk competition out of nowhere, and he was a very